What's good, Slimes? Ace Fragrance back with a fragrance related video. Today I'll be discussing Mancera roses and chocolate. This has tons of notes of peach, my cough, blackcurrant, orange, bergamot, dark chocolate, rose, vanilla, musk, cedar, all of that. Forget all of that. Just forget all of it. It is essentially just rose and chocolate, but I'm going to get more into that, hence why I'm doing this review. This is the first 60 ml bottle I've ever seen. I'm just comparing it to my 120 ml bottle. This was very hard to get in 60 ml. And it was very hard in the sense that it was always cheaper to get the 120 ml than it was to get the 60 ml. So to find the 60 ml, with it just being like £2 cheaper, was ridiculously hard. Was it worth it? Well, that's why we're doing this video. Forget all of the notes that I've said are in this fragrance. I'm actually using a tester strip for once. It is just chocolate and rose. When you spray this, you'll get a nice mix of chocolate and rose. And that is pretty much it. As it dries down and dries down and dries down, it gets to a more artificial dark chocolate fragrance. It doesn't change much from the opening to the dry down. It just gets more dark chocolate. Now, fragrances are synthetic, they are artificial, but this is just a very bitter chocolate. I wish the rose was more prominent throughout the whole thing, like the opening. If this was like 50-50 rose, 50-50, to be blunt, milk chocolate, then I think this would be much more of a better fragrance, in my opinion. A lot of people compare this to like the fragrance of Valentine's Day. I can see it. But to be honest, Mancera is a house that is very much more quantity than quality. And you'll definitely experience it with this because it's nothing groundbreaking. It smells nice, don't get me wrong. Hence why I had it in my collection for so long. I've used a fair amount of it. I've used it in every situation I could for like the 2 years I've had this fragrance. I know in the United Kingdom it's pretty much spring now. I've worn this to work a few times. No compliments with this at all, but I did like the way it smelled on me. It's not sweet enough for it to be kind of too cloying for work, but definitely too sweet enough for summer days. It's a nice scent, don't get me wrong. It comes across more feminine than I would say masculine. But it just doesn't evolve much over time. It's quite boring, to say the least. I really wish that rose was just around a bit more. But no, you can wear this all the situations you want. To be blunt, most people think you're just having cocoa butter on you. I actually had that comment once. Was someone just smelled me and was like, cocoa butter? And I was like, no. Then I went to smell it on myself. I forgot what I was wearing. I actually had to come back home and find out what I was wearing because I just forgot what this was. It's not that much of a memorable scent, to be honest. And, I wore it out and I completely forgot what I was wearing. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Yeah, for the price, you can't go wrong. Longevity, you're getting 10 hours plus, more on clothes. It's just a bitter chocolate scent with a hint of rose and musk. Like the musk makes it smooth, like all the way through. But you're not missing out on this fragrance, to be blunt. It's a fragrance, yeah, I don't even like using it as like a room sprayer or like on my sheets. It just smells okay. There's better Manceras out there, better other fragrances out there. You can miss this one, to be very honest. Yeah, that's just been Ace Fragrance, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.